In case you have been living under a rock, ladies and gentlemen, the time is running out. The time is near that the PS3 store is going to be closed forever, and maybe you don't care. But there are some games that are about to be gone forever unless something crazy happens and they figure out a way to get them on modern Sony consoles, being the PS4 or 5, but I highly doubt it. That are about to be gone forever. Now, some of these games we've talked about before, because some of these games were available, actually all of them, I believe, with the exception of one, was available on the 360.
Yep.
So at one time you had 2 options. Now you're down to, this is for Sony, 1 option.
1 option.
And that 1 option is about to become none options. Yeah.
It sucks. Yeah, it's just so sad when there's digital-only games. Because when they release games digitally, I'm like, oh, this is cool. I can play it whenever I want. Like, I have a few games on my Xbox One that I play. But then if they ever were like, hey, we're going to close it, I'm like, oh,
yeah, and you know, so if you've never got these, now's the time to get them. If you've had them in the past, it is worth noting that re-downloading them for the foreseeable future will be an option. That is still an option on the 360.
It is, yep.
So even if you have these on the 360 at one point and want to try them again, you can re-download them. But if you've never grabbed these games, they will be gone forever.
Also, before we jump into our list, isn't there a massive amount of hoops to jump through to, like... Oh. Yeah, the PS3 store, I'm just letting you know, is a effing nightmare.
Yeah.
It sucks.
So, aside from it being clunky, that's one part of the nightmare. The other part of the nightmare is you can no longer process credit cards on the account. And so...
How are you supposed to get games then?
So you have to add games to your wallet. Okay? Not too tough. Get on a PS4, PS5, or even just the Sony website. You can add funds to your wallet.
On their website.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
However, if you've got your Sony account active on a PS4 or PS5 and have a preferred payment method of a credit card loaded onto that account, even if you've loaded funds to your wallet, the PS3 tries using the credit card before it will. You can't choose to use the funds, and it will stall out because it can't process the credit card. So if you have like an active subscription to PlayStation or whatever with a card loaded on that account, you can't do it. So what do you have to do? You have to pause your subscription. You have to delete your preferred payment on your modern Sony console. Then it, by default, will let you spend the funds that are in your wallet that you can even see are in your wallet, but you can't choose to just pay with your wallet. I know that's a lot to follow, but I'm not messing with you.
That's what you have to do.
I've done this recently multiple times.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So you have to do that, and then on top of that, the store is clunky.
Yeah.
So once you get money in there, good luck figuring out how to use the store.
Yep.
But now let's talk about games that are awesome and still available, but they're going to be gone forever in a few months.
Act now, fire up the PS3, however you want to do it. Read your own mail, but we're about to take you through a journey of the top 5 games that we feel like you need to play before the store closes forever. Jumping right in with number 5, a little apocalyptic survival horror game that was available on the 360. You can search and bring up the game on the Xbox One and Series, but it says currently unavailable. If you had purchased it on the 360, you can download it on those consoles to play it. But if you never did, you can't get it any other way than the PlayStation 3. And this game is called I Am Alive. It's an Ubisoft game that never got a physical release.
This game, if you like Silent Hill, you're going to feel right at home with this game. It's very Silent Hill-esque. Similar map. It's definitely inspired by Silent Hill.
Yeah.
The map style, the fogginess, the grit, the storytelling. I much prefer Silent Hill, but this is different.
This is a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 survival horror in that realm with a little parkour added to it.
That is true. And you got to be like resource management. You got to have ammos and all that stuff, which is just like Silent Hill. But you're climbing over fences. You're doing all this stuff. It has a nice charm to it. Like it instantly sucks you into the story, and you're like, what's going on? What am I doing here? This game is $14.99 if you want to get it on the PS3 store digitally right now. And like you said, there's no other way to get this. So in a few months, I Am Alive is going to become I Am Dead.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
I was alive.
I wasn't. Yeah, that's better. I was alive.
Yeah. So this game does have one unique thing that I've never really seen in another game. It's got a stamina and a life bar.
Oh, yes, it does.
And the stamina bar is a really important thing to manage throughout the game. So sprinting, of course, depletes that. But there's a lot of climbing and, like I said, parkour, jumping from ledge to ledge, swinging, different things like that, and jumping filling gaps. And once that stamina bar, it depletes the whole time and the music picks up. So it creates this tension, this like, holy shit, I'm running out. Where do I go? How do I get on even ground so that it can replenish? When it gets close to being depleted, you're either going to let go and die, or you can like hit, I believe it's R1, and get like a surge and like get a little more stamina and jump. But that permanently depletes your stamina gauge.
Oh shit!
So you have to earn that back over different things. So very unique mechanic that I don't recall, and I played a ton of survival horror that makes this game very intense at certain spots in the game.
Yeah, so I've only just dabbled with it because we just got it, but from what I've played, I'm like, I want to play this all night. Yeah,
and there's some good versus evil, making good decisions to help people, which will give you things. Typically, if you do the right thing, or the wrong thing would be to keep said resource and just let them die. And then there's different ways to interact with the enemies. You can there's some enemies that you can tell are just protecting their camp, but they will shoot you if you come up, and they may have resources in there, but you can just say, hey, I'm out of here, walk, leave them be, nothing will pop off. There are bad guys that you can sneak attack. You can pull an unloaded weapon or a loaded weapon and not shoot it and say back up, and you can back them up, do a sneak attack, you can back them up to avoid and say boom, see you later, kick them down. So there's a lot of different ways to skin the cat in this game, which makes it really fun and very unique.
Which makes it unique, and I will say, if you take a hit, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah,
you can take like
2 or 3 maybe?
2 or 3 hits. Like when I was playing it, I stumbled upon some guys, and I like pulled my gun out, and then I got shot, and I was like, I'm dead?
Yeah.
Like I was like, I don't even know. And you get a limited amount of retries till you have to go back to your save state. Those aspects make this game a little bit more unique and worth talking about.
Yeah, for sure. If you like survival horror, apocalyptic type stuff, you want to check this one out. Yep.
Moving on to number 4. This is a Batman game, Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate. $19.99 for this bad boy. This game used to be available for a lot of things.
Yeah.
It was available on the Xbox 360, not anymore. It was available on the Wii U, not anymore. It's available on the PS3 for now. I think it was also on it's for the Vita, and then also for the 3DS.
Yes, good call out. Because this is our home console list. You can get this game physically on the 3DS and I believe the Vita, but I know for sure the 3DS, we own it. I personally do not love playing handhelds. No. It's not my thing. I don't even like playing my Switch in handheld, although that's the best option for a handheld because of the screen size. But if you want to play this on a home console, this is your last gasp because it didn't get a physical release.
Which sucks. So if you like handheld games, awesome. Yeah. You don't have to worry. You can skip ahead 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't though. But Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate, this is a sequel to Batman Arkham Origins. And what's cool about this game is the camera style is a little bit different. It's like a 2.5, like the camera's like tilted a little bit. So I love like the Arkham games. They're freaking badass. This is just in that same universe, but with a different camera angle.
Yeah, it's kind of more of a side scroller.
It's kind of more of a side scroller, but there is like the beat 'em up elements and the same fighting styles and all that stuff. This game is really freaking sick if you like the Batman games.
Yeah.
I will say, I've played a lot of them, and they do start to blur together and feel redundant because it's just like, oh, more of this, more of this. But that doesn't mean it's a bad game. It's just I've burnt myself out on it.
It's a really cool, like if you had just played one of the 3D full-blown Batman Arkham games, this would be a good change of pace. I think this game's really solid. Again, the saving grace, if you like handhelds, you can get this physically. But if you're wanting to play it on a home console, on a big screen, which is how I like to play, this is your last chance.
This is your last chance, and it's $20, so it's a little expensive, but it's not bad, though.
Coming in at number 3, a game we streamed, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
A game that we 100%ed, I know, that took our lives by storm. It's Burnout Crash.
This game is so stupid.
So this game may even still be available in mobile form.
This is a mobile game.
But on home console is the best way to play it, in my opinion. And if you like the Burnout series, in particular the Crash events, that's what you have here. With way worse graphics.
Yeah, it's like a top-down. It's top-down graphics, so it's very simple, and you're just trying to crash and do like different, like I think one of them was like you have to do like a certain amount of damage worth in money and all this stuff. So there's different challenges per level, and you have to like hit these tiers, and the music and like the narrator is very cheesy and very just bad, but good.
Oh, it's
like when we tell people about this game, they're like, what? And I'm like, just play it.
Just play it. Dude, it's
you're looking at the gameplay right now, it looks like shit.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
It's so fun. If you're a completionist, you will love this game. If you are like, oh, nope, we got to try it again. We got to try it. It's a great time.
It took us by storm because we got it when the 360 store was about to close, and we were like, "Oh, let's get this." And then we didn't do anything else, and we 100%ed it.
Yeah,
it's fun. And if you want to get it now, it's $9.99, which I think $10 for this
slam dunk.
Maybe a little pricey, but I think it's a must buy because once the PS3 store closes, Burnout Crash is crashed. Yeah. It's gone forever, which sucks because this is a game that they will never re-release because they don't care about Burnout anymore.
Yeah.
There's no new Burnouts, and they just said we were going to forget about it, even though I love Burnout.
Fun factor, a 10.5 on this bad boy. Super fun.
Number 2 on our list is a Contra game.
Kind of.
Hardcore Uprising. I guess they don't say Contra.
They don't, but it's a Contra
game. Yeah, that is weird. Is it by Konami?
Yes.
What? I don't know.
It's a Contra game, folks.
Yeah.
And this is a must play.
Hardcore Uprising. This game is freaking badass. Again, it used to be available on the 360. It's not anymore. It's on the PS3, and then it won't be. This is a awesome, badass co-op run and gun game. The music is heavy metal. The graphics are very cartoony, which is weird because it doesn't fit the soundtrack, but when you play it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It just all comes together and you're like, let's go. Hardcore Uprising.
Co-op.
$15 for this bad boy. If you're a fan of Contra and run and gun games, I think that is a must buy. This game is so much freaking fun, and once the store closes, unless Konami brings back a collection, this game's going to be gone forever.
So, I don't agree with this comment, but we have received this comment multiple times on the channel that this is people's favorite Contra game.
Ooh,
I can't say anyone's wrong when they say it's their favorite. I don't believe it's the best Contra game. I don't believe that, but it's really freaking good.
It's really good. It's really badass. Like, it's probably upper middle for Contra games. Like, this game is really, and just like the heavy metal music, and they just throw you into the action and you got to figure it out, which I love, and it's very similar to what Hardcore does, where it just throws you into the game and you're like, okay, let's go.
Yeah. So if you ever did get this game on the 360, you still can re-download it on the modern platforms. But if you did not get it on those, you can't re-download it on the modern platforms. I believe that's how it goes. I get all discombobulated.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing.
You got to try this game out. Okay, if there was ever a 5-alarm fire, like, you have to go get this game. If you're a light gun fan and you don't get this before the store closes, I don't know what's wrong with you.
This is, out of the 5 games we talked about, this is the one you should get first.
Absolutely.
And if you're not going to get any, this is the only one you should get. I mean, they're all great, but House of the Dead 4.
Yes.
This is heartbreaking because I didn't even think about that this is going to be gone.
Yeah.
Like, because I was like, oh, yeah, we can just play House of the Dead. And it's like, but it's only digital.
So on the PS3, you can get House of the Dead Overkill. Awesome. Great on the PS3. But it got a physical release.
Yeah, it did.
And it's also on the Nintendo Wii. There's also House of the Dead 3. Awesome on the PS3. But it got a physical release on the Xbox, the original Xbox. And it is also on the Wii. House of the Dead 4 never got a home console release physically.
Sucks.
The only way to play this on a home console ever has only ever been on the PS3, and it works really slick with the PlayStation Move controllers.
Dude,
so
this game is badass.
Little bit of a barrier of entry.
Yeah.
You need the Move controllers, some Move guns, but if you want to play this game at home, and this is a House of the Dead game, House of the Dead 4, that I don't know about your guys' neck of the woods, but we've been all around to various arcades. You do not see this machine very often.
This is not a very, because it came out in like the later parts of arcades.
Yeah.
Where it's like not quite a newer game, but not quite an old game, so it's hard to, it's like right in the middle.
It is. So at Dave & Buster's and that, you're going to have the new House of the Dead, Scarlet Dawn.
Yeah.
You go to barcades or retro arcades, you're going to have House of the Dead 1, 2, maybe 3, but you very seldom see that.
3's hard to find too, but 4 I've never seen.
I think we saw it one time in Seattle when we were with Chris and
because they had 3 and 4.
Yes,
that was bad.
That's the only time when we were up in Seattle visiting Sean and Chris. So only time, and I don't know. Collectively, I bet we've been to 50, 60 different arcades probably.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That was badass.
So if you want to play this game at home, this is it. This is the last call. House of the Dead 4 is an awesome game. It plays really well with the Move controllers. We've streamed it before. We've done our light gun buying guide videos. But this is, I believe we own it, so we can't see the price. I believe it's $9.99.
Yes, which, no-brainer.
Yeah.
Go get this game right now. And setting up the Move controllers is super easy. Like, it's not like the old school light guns where you're like, you have to do all this finagling and stuff. No, the Move controllers make sense. This game is, I remember the first time I played it, I was like, is this my favorite House of the Dead game? Like, it is so good.
Yeah.
I don't think it is, but it's in the discussion.
Yeah.
This game is badass. Co-op, it's just heartbreaking that in a few months, people are going to be like, oh, wait, I can't play this? I didn't download it and it's gone? Yeah, you can't.
And stay tuned. We will be streaming this again before the store closes, and we'll put something in the stream title reminding everyone, like, last call.
Yeah.
Here you go. But there's going to be some person. If you're watching this and you're a light gun fan, you maybe already have this. There's going to be some person in the years to come that's going to be a young little Wes and a young little Robert, and they're going to find their love for light gun games, and they're not going to be able to go get this. That fucking sucks, man.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking because it's so good.
Because they're going to have access to 1, 2, 3 overkill, and they're going to be like, God, I really want to play 4. Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah.
It's so sad that digital games are gone forever, and like this list, it's just sad that these games are going to be gone. Digital just sucks. But this is what they gave us.
Yeah.
So it's like, get it while you can.
And I hate being in this position of like getting people to go give Sony money because of their decision to close the store.
No,
but what else would you have me do?
I know, like there's not like
you got to play House of the Dead 4 with the Move light guns. You have to, or they're not light guns. The Move controllers.
Yeah.
You got to do it, man. It's so fun.
It makes me want to play House of the Dead 4. But like all of these games, I think are worth getting. And if you have handhelds and stuff, you don't have to worry about some of these games. But if you're only going to get one, get House of the Dead 4. It is phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's top shelf stuff. So, hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Yeah.
You still got a little bit of time. But this video is very time sensitive.
Yeah.
And, as of January 27, somebody's going to watch this video and be like, oh, snap. They're going to get their PS3 out, and they're going to be like, shit.
Just found this video.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. We're trying to do what we can. We're ringing the bell. 5-alarm fire. Go check these games out, especially House of the Dead 4.
Yeah.
Get off this video and go do it. Tell us in the comment section below what else you're going to grab on the PS3 store before it closes.
Let us know, because we obviously don't know every game that's on the store.
Yeah.
And especially if it's digital only. We want to check it out and get it, if it's good, before it disappears forever. Because
For sure.
It's sad.
Trying times, my friends. Trying times. We'll catch you on the next episode of the one and only Gaming Off the Grid.